weirdos.
Weird science is the revolution. Weird science is the revolution.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Weird Science Comics YouTube channel, where I have some Marvel news, kind of breaking news. Breaking news because it's breaking my mind, I think. And when we get into this, I just want everybody to know that I am looking forward to Jed MacKay's upcoming run on the Avengers. Now, I think a lot of people are. If you're like me, though, it's more the idea of addition by subtraction, subtraction by addition, whatever the thing is. I'm a dummy, but you end up where we're not going to get Jason Aaron. That's why I'm really excited. Jed MacKay isn't Jason Aaron. I know that Jed MacKay has a bunch of fans, so people are looking forward to this upcoming Avengers run. And so when this news hit today, kind of got a little less enthusiastic, a little less, kind of, I don't know what's going on here, because after the Jason Aaron bullcrap and all this multiversal, this and that and the other thing, and pretty much the whole run being Jason Aaron presents and really not presenting the Avengers, I kind of was hoping that Jed MacKay would get back to basics and at least start off with something kind of classic, something going with that. And then this announcement comes over, and I'm like, what's going on? Because I ended up reading this whole press release a couple times, and I swear to God, there are points in this where words are just thrown together just to throw them together. I don't know that they actually make sense in the combinations that we're getting. But again, I'm a dummy. So we're going to start off with the headline. The Avengers' new enemies descend on Earth. Fear the Ashen Combine. And just that, Ashen Combine, those are the big bads. It doesn't have a great mouthfeel for me. It sounds like some real shitty farm equipment or something like that. Oh, man, get out the Ashen Combine. I guess we have no other choice. It's time to harvest the wheat. Isn't that what they say? So with that, I'm like, I don't know. I don't like the way this sounds right off the bat, but let's see. Let's see what this is all about. And also, I will pull aside a second and say that for anything like this, I always do have a let's wait and see policy. So I'm going to have fun with this, but I will be reading the first issue. Hopefully, the Ashen Combine isn't a shitty piece of farm equipment. Here we go. Just in time for their milestone 60th anniversary. They're getting old, right? The Avengers will enter a new era next month under writer Jed MacKay and artist C.F. Villa, complete with a new lineup, a breathtaking mission. What kind of mission is breathtaking? Are they going to Hawaii? And deadly new enemies. Meet the Ashen Combine. Oh, I see the names here. It is not a shitty piece of farm equipment. Here are the names, and I'll give you the names first, and then we'll go back and we'll describe each of them, because each name is more ridiculous than the last, except one that really seems like they got the short end of the stick. But Lord Inui. All right, Lord Idol Alabaster. That doesn't seem to go. City Smith. All right. The Dead. All right, there you go. That got the short end of the stick. And Meridium Diadem. That's the thing. When I end up reading these things, and again, I'm not the smartest guy. Reading's hard, right? But you should be able to at least see these names of the big bad and at least get an idea of how to pronounce them, because, they make sense. I have a lot of problems on our manga podcast, but you know what? I don't speak Japanese. So that's why I have the problem. I shouldn't have this problem here. Maybe it's just me, though. But here we go. We're going to go and describe each of these nonsense characters. Lord Inui, an embodiment of atrophy who drains a city's life and spirit. All right. Well, the thing to me is, I think that we didn't know, but Lord Inui has already been on Earth for a while and has set up shop in both Cleveland and Detroit. See? It already works. Idol Alabaster, a living godhead that you worship whether you like it or not. All right, well, I don't like it, but I guess I'm going to have to worship it because it's a living godhead that makes me do so. City Smith, an insane artist that twists cities like clay. So basically, the Marvel Universe's answer to Banksy. Then you get the Dead, a mysterious commander of ghosts. Kind of lame there. But probably the coolest one. I bet you that'll be the coolest one. The Dead. And that just brings up memories and then ideas of the Grateful Dead, which I'm not a big fan. Meridium Diadem, an endless dungeon who consumes, converts, and spits out prisoner after prisoner. So is it that it consumes them, then does it convert them into good people and then spits them out because it's just, okay, you're out on parole? Or does it convert them into the zombies? I don't know. I don't know. Why are you asking me this? I have no idea. But yeah, there you go. And after all that Jason Aaron nonsense, I don't know that I need City Smith molding cities like clay. It just sounds silly. Yes, at least it's making me giggle. But here we go with more explanation of this. And if you think that an explanation is going to end up making things more clear, I will kind of tell you that it won't. The Avengers fly into action as this collection of the multiverse's greatest monsters descends from the impossible city to follow their respective appetites. City slayers all, these super nihilists pursue the assassination of metropolitan areas for sport. Each member ravages populations in their own terrifying way. I hear the one consumes, converts, and then spits you out. That might actually, to some, be very sexy. I'm not sure, but not me. I mean, a friend of mine might think that. So you have that. So you're going to have all this stuff, and then it says they will make a formidable match against even the powerful roster of Earth's mightiest heroes that assemble in this new run of Avengers. As the battle zones are declared, the Avengers scatter to defend Earth. Who will be pitted against who? Well, I certainly hope that Black Panther goes against Lord Inui. And boy, I hope that Captain Marvel really has it for City Smith. It's one of those things. You get this announcement, and usually you have some things like this, and it'll get you excited. Like, man, this is really going to cause problems for, say, Captain America. But I read it, I'm like, the hell is this? I don't even understand what you're saying. And if you had read the death of Doctor Strange and the things that were going on with Jed McKay's deal there, you ended up having the three mothers there, and this seems very similar to me. It doesn't seem like it's that, original, but who knows? I mean, the dead, right? A mysterious commander of ghosts. The Ashen Combine won't start wreaking havoc until July's Avengers number 3, but their story begins in Avengers number 1, on sale May 17th, when the Avengers first received knowledge of the Tribulation events, a series of grand-scale disasters that will spark upheaval throughout the known universe. Unleashed due to Kang's desperate search for the missing moment, the Ashen Combine and the fall of the Impossible City are one of the many extraordinary challenges that the Avengers will need to overcome as they are tested to see if they truly are the greatest heroes of all reality. I mean, first off, again, nonsense. I'm sitting there and I think I'm being tested to see if I could put this all together in some coherent way. I failed. I failed the test. All I want to do is pass one test in my life, and here I go. Another test failed. But I don't know. Again, when I saw this, I was like, ooh, let's see what's going to be going on. Hopefully we get back to something a little more classic, a little more basic after that mind screw of a run of Jason Aaron, especially as it ended with the Beyond stuff, all that nonsense. And this is what we're going to get. And I think it might be just too much too soon after all that. I worry. I'm going to give it a shot. I said already that I always have a wait and see deal. I'm kind of having fun with this, as I said, but I will give it a shot. But I'm already, I'm very worried. I'm worried that this is just not going to be for me. Might be for others, though. We'll have to see. But I'd love to hear what everybody thinks of this stuff and see, while I'm doing this, we see all of the character designs and things like that for the Ashen Combine, right? The Ashen Combine. And yeah, let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, enable the notifications. And again, let me know what you think of this. If you're excited about Jed McKay's run, if this makes you more excited, less excited, or you're just kind of like, yeah, I'll wait and see what is going on, which is probably the best attitude to take. Let's see and let the story, let the characters, let Jed McKay's writing speak for itself when we get to it. And C.F. Villia's art I do like. So I am still looking forward to Jed McKay on the Avengers more because Jason Aaron's off. But also just to see how it goes. But let me know, and I'll talk to you all later.
You are all weirdos.
Weird